Hello everybody, welcome back to Timmy's Lair. It feels like it's been 100 years, for real. It's a little bright, hey? Alright, let's not delay this any further. We are here with a box of Edge of Eternities. It's been a hot minute since I ripped anything. That's okay. I think Tarkir was the last thing we ripped. So we've got, in no particular order, T. Brown, Robin Karuna, Scott Fraser, Chris Hadley, Dale Sebastian, Andrew Tomlinson. And I believe that is it for this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Teve. So glad you could make it, dude. I was having some issues trying to get YouTube and Twitch streaming at the same time. What is this? Oh yeah, it tells you, like, it actually gives you lore of, like, the races and, like, where all the characters and races are from. Okay. Interesting. That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I'm stoked that you made it, man. I'm hoping a few more people can tune in. Not sure what YouTube's gonna look like. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed anything, really. Send me that Phyrexian Altar. No, dude. No. That's actually, like, one of the few cards that I'm actually going to probably keep and run for myself in a deck. There's a couple more polls to post up. I'll be posting day, I think we're 24 or 23 tomorrow. I think we're 23, 24 on the 3rd, and then 25, which is the box topper, on the 5th. Alright, we're gonna rip right into this. I'll just be organizing everything kind of over here as we go. And then for anybody that's actually in the break, you will get to see the snake break sheet afterwards. And these are not Japanese manufactured packs. They got the commons in the front. So we're kind of just going to rip through these. I played a little bit of limited. How you get in the break? You don't. This one is all filled up. I don't have any others posted right now. Reroute system. So the uncommons for this are going to be, let's see if I can turn this down a bit, maybe decrease our saturation. So this one's all filled up, but the quality on YouTube is absolutely terrible. That didn't make it any better. Rough. Twitch looks not too bad though, but it seems kind of laggy. Wonder why it's like that. Yeah, this one's filled up, so unfortunately you cannot get in this. Sorry, just 1 second. I gotta mess with some settings here and see if I can't speed that up a little bit. That seems okay. Yeah, I think Spider-Man will be the next one. Reroute systems. The uncommons will be randomly distributed unless there's any money ones. Ooh, Thespian Stage for our first non-foil Stellar Sight. Followed by Zoo Ifit, Osteoharmonist. A 3-mana return target creature from your graveyard. It's a skeleton and has no abilities. That's okay. Good for ETBs. And our foil. And I don't think they have list slots anymore in this stuff. Spider-Man will probably be the next thing that I open. Oh, spoiler. Curiosity, Scrapper, Transmissions, Operative, oops, Savior, Nutrient Block. I have been selling a pretty vast amount of stuff on Card Trader, so I can probably pick up some other boxes, but I'm torn on more boxes or more packs to open for the channel, because I would really like to. I thought I deleted that. Well, Oh, I didn't because it's Botrix, not... okay. Yeah, I want more packs to be able to do the pack-a-day thing. Field Crusher. Dual Sun Adepts. Tapestry Warden. Oh, rare. Possibility Tech. 3 mana 3/3. Seems good. Creature or another Kavu enters, exile top card of your library. As long as that card remains exiled, you may play it if you control a Kavu. And it has Warp. That's actually not bad. Pack-a-day is sweet. Dude, it's been a lot of fun, actually. I was pretty surprised. Like, I didn't think... I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to be ripping a pack and, like, not really enjoying it. But, like, I'm learning a lot when it comes to the editing side of it. And, like, being able to see some pulls from some older packs is a lot of fun. I'm looking into getting some other stuff, like a little bit more common stuff, you know, like $7, $8 packs. I am going to do another Edge of Eternities, or I'm going to rip my other Edge of Eternities box. I don't want to rip my Final Fantasy. The break didn't fill, and they confirmed that they are not reprinting any more play boxes. So what's out there is what's out there, and it's gonna be a house, is the best way I can put it. Evangel, Expansionist, Microsizer. This set is really cool. Ooh, bam, baby! Let's go! We got the Ditto! Or, the Breeding Pool. Fuck yeah! That's awesome! That is one of our top hits. Well, I mean, regarding the, oh man, and we still have another rare Anti-Casual Vestige. Nice! This card is pretty good too, actually. So when this creature leaves the battlefield, you draw a card, and then you can put a permanent with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand onto the field tapped. So you can cast this for its warp for 4, and then it leaves at the end of your turn, and then you get to jam a thing into play. And then if you have a sacrifice outlet or anything like that, this card is actually really good and playable. And we got the Breeding Pool. That was an amazing pack. Ooh, and one of the fancy lands. Nice. Did the WoW come through? I didn't hear it on my end, but I think I got it muted in my headset. I miss ripping whole boxes in like a single evening, dude. I wish my box breaks would fill up a little more frequently. Like, I haven't ripped anything since Dragonstorm when I did a collector, and then I ripped a play box for myself, but I didn't do it on live. I really enjoy going live and doing this stuff. Alright, Ruinous Rampage, Infiltrator for the Jellyfish, Voidborn. Oh, the Eternity Elevator. Check that out. Nice. This thing's pretty cool. Ooh, and a foil rare, Terra Symbiosis. Oh my god, that's another top hit. That's crazy. And it's, excuse me, in foil. I gotta see if this WoW is coming through. Hold on. Oh yeah, it is for sure. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Hit after hit after hit. Welcome back to Timmy's Lair, everybody. Fucking cool. Let's go. That Terra Symbiosis, the weekend after after release, it was still $30, so I'm fairly certain it's still a money card. The thing is when I rip for... Yeah, cool. I'm glad. I'm glad it's coming through. I haven't streamed in so long, I had to fuck with so much stuff before I started. Command Bridge. Zookeeper Mechan. If anybody is tuning in that wants... Ooh, Menomenom. Uthros Exile. If anybody wants any of the commons and stuff, nobody sent for chaff, but I can... Like, if there's specific ones you're looking for building, or there's certain ones you just like, let me know. I can likely send them out to Timeline Color. This one I'm really high on. So it's a 2-mana 2/2 with haste, so it can swing right away. It has Warp for a black and pay 2 life, and you can cast it from your graveyard with the Warp ability. So if you have any enter the battlefield or leave the battlefield effects, this thing is fucking huge. Plus it swings in right away. I'm really high on this for an uncommon. This is a really, really good uncommon. Cut Propulsion, a rare. Mutinous Massacre. Choose odd or even destroy each creature with mana value of chosen quality, then gain control of all creatures. Until end of turn, untap them, they gain haste. Oh my god. Oh, second rare, nice. Consult the star charts. And a foil common depressurize. I miss ripping packs, man. I miss it a lot. I'm just going to stack up these tokens and basics together. And then I'll stack up these foils, probably with the rares, and then I'll just keep our top hits here so people can see them. Lair is pretty terrible. Beckoner, Cryogen Relic, Lightblade, Gene Pollinator, Bombard, Zealous Display. Oh my god! What? What are these? What is this? Paradox Haze. Oh, the special guest. It's a mythic? Oh my god. And it can just be anywhere? That's so cool. Okay. Wow, I bet those are so rare, actually. Is that damage? Or is that just like that? Oh yeah, it's just like that. It's like a comic book cover. Wow. That's sweet. Okay, we'll stick that. Oh. Sorry, I was hearing myself. What did I do? Oh yeah. That's cool. It's not serialized, no, but they are special guests. So they're really rare to pull. That's really cool though. The All Fate Scroll. Litho Breaking. I don't think there's serialized cards in this set, but there is some pretty fancy stuff. Oh, our rare Lumen Class Frigate. And Malstrider's Gear. Ooh, and a Foil Forest, okay. Yeah, that's a nice special guest. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm on the fence on whether I should buy more boxes to try and do more breaks, or if I should buy more stuff to, you know, like just rip for the pack a day. Chrome Companion for the Corgi. Mechanozoa. Indoor Uncommons. Rescue Skiff. Brood Tender. Desculpting Blast. Look at that little smiley face there. Close Encounter. And our spoiler alert rare. Phenomena, the right hand. And the Tragic Trajectory. Another thing I do want to start doing with box breaks is offering a buyback. So let's say we fill up a box, and just because you're here, Teeve, I'm going to pick on you a little bit. Let's say you don't really need or want any of the hits. I would offer basically buy list for the cards that you pulled. And yo, what's up, Dingo? Yeah, I would basically offer you buy list, or maybe like 5-10% better than buy list on your pulls, and then send that back to you, or give it to you as credit. Ooh, Shambling Vents for the Black-White Manland. Okay, Stellar Sight. Our rare Seed Ship. Yeah, so throw down buy list for some people, and like either they can use it to get singles or get into a break or whatever, and then not only does it help you in a way, in the sense that, like, you know, you don't have a bunch of extra cards just laying around doing nothing, but it also helps, like, I guess customer retention is the ultimate goal there. But it sounds like a fucking scam when I say it like that. That's what I'm here for, is to rip everybody off, right? That's what people that do box breaks do. Transmissions, Thawbringer, Torpedo, oh. Seam Rip. Download. Hyperblade. Al adds. Unlucky. Better sub. Ooh, Pinnacle Emissary. 3 mana 3/3. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 drone. This token can block only creatures with flying. And is it warps for a blue or a red? Okay. And warp does count for casting costs too. Or for cast triggers, I should say. Comic Crawler, Cryologist, Booster, Lost in Space, Intervention, Bruntar, Landfall in red. There's another black card that I'm pretty high on. Oh my god, another Manland. These things are so fucking nice, dude, and they look so good on foil. It's crazy. And a mythic. Oh, Tanook, Steadfast Second. We got the big boy. I'm coming through somewhere. I'm echoing in my headset. I think it's just because I can hear myself. Tanook, nice. Nice mythic. And Gravkill. Ooh. Oh my god. That art is really cool, actually. Nice. A fancy forest. The other black card that I'm pretty high on in this set is the... I think it's an uncommon, and it's basically just like a Blood Artist effect. It's just really strong, and like Blood Artist and Teleport Cutthroat are $6-7 commons and uncommons. So I think that one's... Ooh, Might Form Harvester. Nice. Thank you for the follow, Scooby Drew. I appreciate you. And our foil, and some lands. 2/3 left of this box. Sitting at 9 viewers. Scooby Drew following. I need to get back onto Stream Elements and edit some stuff. I want to revamp kind of the whole channel. W Scooby. I want to revamp the whole live stream and the way it looks, just because I've changed the logo and all that. Most of the colors are remaining similar. I just like that palette, but there's some other things I want to change. I just haven't had the time since I got home. Impact Silencer. So whenever a non-token artifact creature you control deals combat damage to a player, they get 2 poison counters. And this counts for each creature. So if you've got 10 creatures that are non-artifacts swinging out, Romheim, welcome to the chat, man. First time chatter? Love to call you out like that. I assume you're in the break. Ooh, Pain for All. I like this card too. It's pretty good. And the Light Jammer. Yeah, this Silencer is crazy, dude. Each creature that deals damage, your opponent gets a 1/1 or 2 poison counters for. Suck Agua. I tell you what. Scooby Drew. Thanks, Detox. I tell you what, though, I'm gonna drink this. Pink lemonade. I don't know who you are in real life, Scooby. Or Scooby. Scooby. I was trying to say Drew and Scooby at the same time. Feel free to not call yourself out, but yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really enjoy doing this too, but I don't get to rip very often. Box breaks are so slow compared to what they were a couple of years ago. Oh, nice. Okay. They're a lot of fun, dude. And like, just being here with the people that get in on the box breaks is a lot of fun. It's always a blast ripping boxes. Galvanizing saw ship. Look at that thing. It just flies with saws in front of it, chopping planets up. Psionicist. Circuit Feeder. Ooh, Emissary Escort. Gets XO, where X is the greatest mana value among other artifacts. Ooh, that's an Urza card. 2 mana, 0/4? Oh, that's really strong. I bet this is insane and limited, actually. Ooh, and the Seam Rip. I will say, despite Wizards putting out endless amounts of product, they've been doing really good with quality lately, I will say that. Barring, like, Secret Lairs, I guess. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not... I guess it's not as fun as ripping your own packs, but like being a part of a community and coming together to do this kind of stuff is it's really cool, I think. But again, like, box breaks have been so slow. I posted up 2 Final Fantasy boxes, neither one of them went. Posted up 2 Edge of Eternities, this one took 3 weeks to go, which is okay, like, it's fine. But, oh my god, another fucking Shockland? Let's go. Fuck yes. That's insane, dude. Wow. That's 2 shocks now. Why didn't that go off? I wonder if it's because of this. Love box breaks. Dude, they're so much fun. Like, I can't emphasize how much... Oh, shit! And we get the mythic in the back? Oh, I thought that was a foil rare. I was like, what the fuck? That pack was stacked almost. No. Yeah, that was a really good pack. Okay, so I think... Will this work now? I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. The critical hit. Nice! Godless Shrine. Alfarrel, the Stone Chosen. Whenever it attacks, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped, defending player loses half their life on the attack trigger. Not even if it deals damage, it just has to swing. Fucking nuts. And then this is the same card, but in blue-black for the foil. Wow, that was a nuts pack. Secret time? My pink lemonade is actually Malibu rum and pink lemonade. It is so good. Oops. For the people that are just joining, if you are interested in any of the commons, there's going to be a lot of them, and I will try and pack up the mailers as much as I can. But if there's any specific ones anyone's interested in, you guys can rock, paper, scissors for them or whatever you need to do. Or we can chat about it in the Snake Break chat afterwards. Wefstalker Ardent. Another creature or artifact enters. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Really crazy in Flicker decks. There's a lot of really good cards, man. Glacier Godmaw. A rare Meteor Crater? Okay. We don't hate this. We don't hate this. Dibs. And Terminal Velocity. Okay. And the Land Seeker. Excuse me. I'm just drinking and getting stoned. Like, this is not a kid-friendly show. What's everybody's thoughts on Spider-Man Avatar, Lorwyn Eclipsed, remastered Lorwyn? That's gonna be fucking cool. I'm really excited for that. PG-13, yeah. Swarm Color. Dawn Strike. Molecular Modifier. Scour for Scrap. Blade of the Swarm. Okay, or rare, I think. Yep. Cosmogoyf. I think this thing is pretty up there in power. And this thing, the reason it's strong is due to the warp mechanic. So you exile that stuff. So the more things you warp while this thing's coming through, the stronger this thing gets. It's an awesome card. And Shattered Wings. I pulled so I've done 2 Edge of Eternities pre-releases so far. And I pulled the Avendo, the Gaia's Cradle, like the budget cradle, in my second one. And I went down to 1 deck recently for Magic. I kind of got rid of my other ones. Always going to be chasing chasers. Yeah, true. Yeah, I got rid of my other ones, or listed the singles up on Card Trader there, because like I just don't play enough. I have been playing on Tabletop Simulator a little bit, and I did get a Spell Table game in a couple weeks ago with my friend Sheldon and his buddy Fraser. It was just 3-man, but I went down to 1 deck, so I've just got my Kinnan deck now. I just didn't see the point in having so many when, like, I don't know, I play maybe once quarterly, like every 3-4 months. Mecha Navigator, a rare. Warmaker Gunship, followed by Full Bore. Ooh, Fancy Island. Looking forward to Planeswalkers. Mr. Scooby Drew, he loves his Planeswalkers. Every time I get a collection buy-in, I send him a message. And I think last time he took every single one I had, and that was a big collection. Yeah, I think there might have been like 2 or 3 that you weren't interested in because you had already had multiple copies. The Scrapbot. The Lander tokens are really cool. Yeah. Yeah, you've got a passion for them for sure. Lander tokens are really strong in Limited. I haven't really tested them in Commander too much. Oh, consult the star charts. I think we saw this one already. And the Chronologist. Hey, let's go. Thank you so much, BJ and Co. You guys were playing or were you ripping? So far, we have pulled... Let's set this down. Thank you guys so much. Super glad to see you. Yeah, you guys were playing? BJ Raid, let's go. So we've gotten, you know, we hit the Cosmogoyf, hit a couple Stellar Sites, Alferal, Godless Shrine. These two were in the same pack. It was crazy. Pain, Mightform Harmonizer is pretty good. Tanook's a big hit. Another Stellar Site. And we had a 3rd or 4th one. Shambling Vents, Menomenom. There we hit the Special Guest Paradox Haze, Foil Terra Symbiosis, which is a fucking crazy hit. Eternity Elevator, Anti-Casual Vestige, Breeding Pool, and then we got one more Stellar Site here. And the Zoolft, like fucking crazy box. Like we just hit the halfway mark. It's been really good actually. Nice. Were you guys Arch Enemy or were you guys just playing regular Commander or? Thank you guys so much for the raid. I miss going live and ripping boxes, man. It's so much fun. Just a blast. Sweeper. Biomech and Engineer. These 2-color insects are pretty cool. I think we got something in the back here. Forge Titan. At the beginning of your end step, if an online permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped, you draw a card and lose 1 life. It's okay. 5 mana is mid. Lash Whip Predator. Our Mythic. Devastating Onslaught. XX and a red. Create X tokens that are copies of target artifact or creature you control. Those tokens gain haste until end of turn. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. That's a really good card. A common. Ooh. Nice. Look at that. Wow. That's so... It's so simple, but it's so nice, man. Adam Paquette. That is a fucking gorgeous plains, actually. Don't worry, this stuff will get sleeved up. At the time, like it's just sitting there. It doesn't matter. When I go to shuffle it up for the snake page or the snake sheet, I will be sleeving everything as I go. But if it's just sitting here, it's not going to get hurt. Some people are really like. Gorgeous planes. I thought this had spaceships. Holy shit. That went right over my head like a plane. I'm not gonna lie to you. There. Kill ship, see? Spaceship. But I need a soundboard for that actually. Melstrider's Resolve. Station Monitor. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 drone artifact. Can block creatures only with flying. Second spell each turn, so that's every turn rotation. Reroute systems, and then we've got for our rare Singularity Rupture. I didn't see this in the spoilers. Destroy all creatures, then any number of target players mill half their library rounded down. Oh my god. You pick everyone. So you wipe the board and then you fucking fully flip their deck, or like you flip half a deck. That's nuts. And it's only 1 more mana than Traumatize. This is fucking crazy. That's insane, man. No, it's not as good as the white-blue one. I played against that in Limited and got absolutely fucked, dude. On a 40-card deck, because it's draft. Yeah, I got trashed. He managed, out of the 3 rounds, he cast it the first... Whoops. He cast it the first and last round. Man, that's rough. Nebula Dragon. Grav Kill. We hit this in foil earlier. So nice. Yeah, I got completely trashed by that fucking Azorius Mill card, man. It sucked. It fucked up the 2-headed giant games playable on turn 4 and legit and instant. Yeah, seriously, man. It's nuts. Scrounge for Eternity. It's a 3-mana sorcery. Sack an artifact or creature as an additional cost. Return target creature or spacecraft with mana value 5 or less from your graveyard and make a lander token. So this kind of helps you like pay for itself a little bit. Not entirely, but Starfield Shepherd. Creature enters, search your library for a basic plains or creature card with mana value 1. This is awesome for the warp. This is almost as good as Ranger Captain of Eos. Ranger Captain's a little better because it's only 3 mana and it sticks around. But this being a flyer that has evasion, it has a 2 mana cost, tutor for a thing, put it into your hand. So, or it ramps into something. This card is incredible for an uncommon. There's a lot of bangers in this set. It is a really good set, and it's going to be long-term overshadowed by Final Fantasy, overshadowed by Spider-Man. Nobody gives a shit about Edge of Eternities, I'm telling you that now. But it's gonna age really well. Seed Ship. Oh, we got the fucking Void Altar. Let's go. That's so sick. Haha, yes. Oh my god. Oh, we are killing it in this box, dude. It's just like Teve always says, nobody can compare to Timmy's Lair. We are in the final third of this box. Transmissions, Cryogen Relic, Lightblade, Command Bridge, Lost in Space. Yeah, man, thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have a beautiful night. Hopefully I can get in on some Spell Table with you guys one of these days. I'll have to look back in our chat and see which days you guys are playing again, but I might be available on one of them this week or next. Invasive Maneuvers, Emergency Eject, Larval Scoutlander, Steel Swarm Operator. We got a Mythic. Hoo-hoo, Dawnsire. The 100 damage Goat. This thing's wild. Station is a little slow. It only is a sorcery. But this also says whenever you attack. You don't have to attack with this. But it only hits creatures and walkers. So, like, I guess the best thing you could do is hit a Stuffy Doll or something with it. And then the Scan Ship in the back. 6, 7, 8. 8 packs left. If you guys would prefer, like, I can post up another box of Edge of Eternities. Like, if we want to rip another one, I'm into that. But Virus Beetle, Galactic Wayfarer, Eulogist, Scout for Survivors, Alferal, Annual. Nice. I think that's the first one we've seen, actually. Very playable, very good card. Whoops. Nova Hellkite. So my pack 1 in the second draft when I pulled the Budget Cradle, the Avendo Waking Haven. So it was this in the extended art foil in the back and then Avendo in front of it. I was like, holy shit. And I had to pick the Build-A-Cradle despite this being so good. Like, I was like, well, I'm going to build around green because I got the Cradle. But this would have been a really good pack 1, pick 1. Sammy's Curiosity and the basics. Come on now. Landseeker, Embrace Oblivion, Technician, Zealot, Skystinger, Chrome Companion, Zookeeper Mechan, Infiltrator for our uncommon. This one, right here. Oh yeah, we did pull one of these earlier. Oh. Yeah. Whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses a life and you gain a life. I love this card. And with it having Warp, if you're playing like a little bit more combo-centric, you can pay 1 to get this onto the battlefield and then do your loop and wipe the table. So good. Oh, and the Starwinder, nice. I love this card. This one's fucking awesome too. And the actuator. Only one of those foil... yeah, only one of those foil space basics so far. Alright. Pollinator, Bombard. Almost to the end of this box here. All good things have to come to an end. Pilot, Temporal Intervention, Wormwall Sweeper, Tanook. This is what I built around with that with the budget cradle. I only pulled one in my pre-release or in my draft, but I still built around it. And then I ended up brewing a commander deck with him. A lot of fun. You throw some fetch lands in, you're getting like 2 or 3 triggers a turn. It's great. Pinging the table, and then you put a Snake Umbra on him, and every time he deals damage, so you play a land. If Tanook with Snake Umbra or Keen Sense is on the field, you play a land, you ping each opponent, you draw 3 cards. If you play a second land that turn, then you ping each opponent, draw a card, and trigger the Snake Umbra as well. So you draw 7 cards total off of 2 land plays if you're playing Tanook. He's a fucking crazy uncommon for a commander. Our rare here, Rust Harvester. Menace, 1 mana 1/1. Exile an artifact from your yard, 1/1 counter on it, deals damage equal to its power to any target. Okay, it's not terrible. Germinating Island. Whoops. Fucking smoked the camera there. Alright, almost at the end here. Thank you guys so much, by the way, for getting in on this box break. I really appreciate the patronage. Shout out to John McBurney. He's the only patron that I have at the paid, on any of the paid tiers, which is okay. That's great. I appreciate the support. It's awesome. This one is another one. This is actually what I was thinking of. Where'd the other one go? So this is the Blood Artist, and then Umbral Collar Zealot is the Viscera. So both of these, 2 black cards that I'm really, really excited about in this set. These are both amazing, and they're both like $3 to $5 a piece, I think, because they're just good. They're really strong staple abilities on 2 new creatures. Ooh, and the Cascading Cataracts. Wow. Man, I bet that would look fucking nuts. Just hear me out, okay? Kaladesh. What's Kaladesh? I think it's 1 in 6 or 1 in 8 boxes. This Cataracts would look fucking nuts in foil, man. That's so nice. Oh, and we get the Reclaimer in the back? Fuck yes. Nice. Oh my god. And we get the Starfield Shepherd. This thing keeps popping up. It's so incredible. Man, that's a good pack. Oh. I think I'm definitely gonna... I definitely have to open that second box for myself. For the pack opening series. Kaladesh would be really cool for the pack opening series, but again, they're 1 in 8 boxes approximately for the inventions, or 1 in 6 or 1 in 4. I think cases were 8 at that time, so they're 1 in 8. 1 per case was basically the full rate. And not only that, but Kaladesh recently had a spike. It went from like 300-400 a box up to 900 at one point, and then dipped back down to, I think it settled around 550 or 600 per booster box. So it's kind of like, it's hard to justify that. Like the Ultimate Masters was kind of different because it was actually a gift from a couple of my friends, a birthday gift. Shout out Master of All Ducks and Wild Moose of Death. Hemosymbic Might. Oh my god, Hemiotic. Fate Stalker, Harrier. Oh my god. That's so sick. We had a 3rd Shockland. And the Enemy's Charm. Oh my god, dude. In the borderless art. That's crazy. This has been an amazing box, actually. 3 shocks, The Void Altar. Oh my god, still 3 packs left too. 2 boxes at 500, missed on both. Good cards, bucket list. Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah. It sounds kind of dumb in my mind to say I would almost rather buy a sealed case. But again, like that's going to be 8 times or 6 times or... Yeah, this box has been fucking incredible. But yeah, it'd be like 6 times the amount. Like, how do you justify paying $3,000 to try and get one invention that could be, you know, a soul ring or something that's worth $1,200? It's as sealed ages, the price of the sealed goes up and the price of the singles tends to go down, especially with the way Wizards has kind of formatted how they're reprinting a lot of cards now. So the single cards typically are going down, barring sets like Kaladesh, Amonkhet, you know, things that have lotteries. But now they're printing this new stuff with the collector boxes that have serialized and things like that. So it's more lottery is going into it, which is why sealed, I don't know how much attention everybody else pays to this kind of stuff, but I watch a lot of Magic Finance stuff and pay attention to the markets and things like that. A lot of this new stuff has been taking a really fast uptick in recent years, like ever since the collector box era started, because there's so many lottery cards in all these sets and your chances of pulling them are much higher. So they've been skyrocketing very quickly. So sealed is a very strong financial move right now if you can afford to get into it. Our rare Genomorph Imago. What is this? This is a 2-mana 1/3 with flying. Whenever land you control enters the battlefield, target creature has base power and toughness 3/3. If you control 6 or more lands, that creature gets base power and toughness 6/6 until end of turn. Okay. And it keeps all its abilities too, which isn't too bad. Oh, and foil rare. Oh, the foil Eternity Elevator. Oh my god. This is fucking nuts, dude. This is a really good box. Alright. 2 more packs. Best of luck. Thank you again to Teve, Andrew, Chris, Robin, Scott, and Dale. Right? Teve, Andrew, Robin, Scott, Chris, Dale. Yeah, I think I got you all. Thank you guys so much for getting in on this box. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. The Comet Crawler, the Command Bridge. Yeah, let's go for a 4th shock. How sick would that be? Zookeeper Mechan. Unravel. Counter target spell if the amount of that spell spent to cast that spell was less than its mana value, you draw a card. What the fuck? This is crazy. This lets you draw a card off like Force of Will and shit like that. That's a really good uncommon. I like that. Is that a reprint? Does anyone know? Remnant Elemental. Our rare. Zooifit. We pulled him in the first pack. Let's see what we got behind it. Just a common. Alright. Last pack Magic. Anybody? Any predictions? Excuse me. Any predictions for the pack? Anyone thinking Shockland in here? Come on, Shockland, another shock. We could use 4. 4's not bad. I wouldn't be mad at 4. Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if Nightbot. Alright, last pack Magic, guys. I'm gonna see if Nightbot will actually connect to my Twitch chat. If you guys type +1 in the chat, I'm gonna do a random giveaway. I'll pull a random card from somewhere. In Spirit and another Orzo Shock. We want a second. We want a second Godless Shrine. +1. We've got 1, 2. Drop +1s in the chat. Send this to anyone. Share it on your Facebook. Send it to your wives, your parents, whatever you want. Your brothers, your sisters, your kids. Share it. Get them in on this giveaway. Drix Fate Maker. Last pack, everybody. Red Tiger Mechan. Mechanozoa. Mouth of the Storm into our uncommons. Halia, Ascendant Cadet. Followed by Fell Graveship. This thing wrecked me in Limited too. So far we got 5 people in the giveaway. Keep them coming. Keep those +1s coming if you're watching. Honor. 1/1 counter on target creature and draw a card. Nice artwork too. Our rare. We have a Sunstar Chaplain. Not a Shockland, but a 2-mana 3/2 is a good rate. Beginning of the end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Incentivizes aggro decks. Pay 2, remove a 1/1 counter from a creature you control, and tap target artifact or creature. And to finish off our box, we've got a foil Vanishing Light and a full art Forest. Hell yeah. Thank you guys all so much for getting in on this box. Seriously appreciate it. I always have a ton of fun, and I hope everybody else that tunes in and watches and joins these things does too. I very much enjoy doing this when I can, when the boxes are successful. I'm not absolutely lined in the pockets, so to be able to do this just, you know, for myself is not really an option, as much as I would love it to be. Yeah, really good box. Really good box. All right, we're going to give everybody 1 more minute. We're going to give till 9:31, so I guess probably a minute and a half to get those +1s in chat. Send it off to your friends. Get those +1s in, man. Free cards. Meanwhile, we could figure out what we're going to give away. What do you guys want? What color card do you want? Let's get a vote in the chat. What color of card do you want? They do not do art cards in these new boxes. No, that can't be true, because in Final Fantasy they had art cards. So I wonder if maybe they just changed it for this set? Because I think Dragonstorm had them too. Detox wants blue cards. Alright. Artifacts, we need a tiebreaker here. Black. Token or art card. Yeah, we hit only tokens in this, it looks like. We got 2 for artifact. Yeah, we hit only tokens. I'll flip them after and see, but... Colorless? Alright, we got 3 for artifact. Artifact it is. We'll pick an artifact, we'll roll a die. Or sorry, we'll grab the artifact pile out of my personal collection here, roll a die, and see what gets gone. I will tell you right now, there's a couple things I'm pulling out first, though. Alright. Let me grab a die here. Gonna do it like Lair loot? Yeah, man. I'm gonna roll a 20, and then I'm gonna click this button right here and choose a winner. No way. Congrats, Steve. I'm gonna roll a d20, and then you're gonna get a card out of here. Extra Lair loot. Okay. You guys need to pick a new color then. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Extra Lair loot, dog. Okay, you guys need to pick a new color, not colorless. You did see a Karn in that artifact box. This is my personal collection. Alright, Eve. Yeah, so this is pretty much all I've got left for Magic cards, other than my Kinnan deck and my reserve list binder. Everything else... Yeah, so I pulled a few cards out. Because these ones I don't want to give away, because chances are they will go in something. That is it, Teve. That's all I have now. Everything else has been listed up on cardtrader.com. I thinned my collection way down. Alright, Teve, let's see what you get. We got 2 people looking for blue cards, so we'll do one more of these. So, let's do another giveaway. How do I do this? Refresh. The Purge. Yeah, man, the Purge is right. Next, +1. Alright, +1's in chat again. Oh my god, no way. You pulled... Spoiler alert. And not a crazy card, not a crazy card. I did pull out, like, the really high end, but I actually just ripped some Dissension packs for some upcoming videos. OG Dissension. And I pulled this in there, so you'll actually probably see this in a video coming up in a few days. That's awesome, congrats. Sticky notes. Sticky notes. Hell yeah, sticky notes. Make sure you guys drop those +1s. Yeah, man. Signets are awesome. And it's... I believe they're OG from Dissension. I was hoping I pulled a foil. I think I pulled a foil out of the pack. But I didn't... we're after blue cards this time. Ooh, there's a lot of blue cards. Yeah, you did see the Karn in that pile, but certain cards there I just don't want to give away. So if we get a nat 20, we do... yeah, we can keep the Thoracle in there. Yeah, we can keep the Thoracle in there. Narsets, Consphinx comes out, sorry. Gifts, Snappy. Everything else is good. If we hit a nat 20, the winner of this here giveaway happening right now, Scooby Drew. So if we do hit a nat 20 on the roll, I will re-roll. Alright, best of luck, Scooby. If anybody has extra Lair loot points, if they have enough, fucking feel free to use them. We're already here. I'm ripping through my personal collection. 12. 1, 2, 3. Should I shuffle this? Nah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh god. I'm nervous. I hope I took my second Ristic study out of there. Pongify. Okay. That's playable. We like it. Little monkey action. So playable. That's right. So most of what's in this box, if you guys feel like sticking around, more Lair loot. Did you redeem it? Did you redeem it? Hit it. Hit it. I'll do it. I don't care. But you guys have to pick a color that's not blue or colorless. I think it's in here. If I didn't pull it out, like, and I flipped into it, I'm an honest guy, I'd give it to you. So these are the 4 I pulled. This Labman was actually an altar. It was a gift from a friend of mine. You must have missed it. How did I miss it? No, I saw the first one. You're hacking. Yeah, this lab man. So he is an alter from an anime called Dr. Stone, which I've never actually seen, but the laboratory maniac and the doctor, he like mixes a bunch of chemicals in his lab, as far as I know, is like the plot premise, and then he finds a way to like turn himself to stone. So he's the laboratory maniac, so to speak. But yeah, a really cool alter that a buddy of mine in Quebec did. Let's see. Metamorph, Consider, Mist Hologriffin, Brainstorm, Opt, Get Probe, Spellseeker. I didn't pull out the Spellseeker. These are the only 4 cards I pulled. So you could have had a Spellseeker. Merchant Scroll's really good. Commandeer, OG Foil Drift, Personal Tutor, Tidebinder, Flare of Denial, Thoracle is still in there, Dress Down, Freed from the Real, Pemenzora, Fabricate, Jace, Pilferer, Merchant Scroll, Captain, Tail's End, pre-release. A bunch of Dispels and Spell Pierce and Miscasts, Git Probe, Narsets, Brainstorms, Tide Spouts, Foils, Chains, Brainstorms for days, delays, and offers. Yeah. Yeah, I went down a substantial amount of cards. If you guys want to hang out for another minute or two. Would have made sense to get the Jace. That would have been pretty funny. Pretty ironic. Yeah, so I use these neat little dividers. I got them 3D printed years ago from a friend. John McBurney, the guy on Patreon. His wife 3D prints, and she made me these, and they're really well done. And I've got a full set. I've got 26 of each, and I was going to alphabetize every fucking card. So I was going to alphabetize and color sort at the time, but now I'm thinning my collection, so they're not as necessary. But I do use them in places like this. They're really good, and I think I'm going to add them to the Patreon at some point. Static Prison, Dawn Charm, Salvagers. So my idea with this was to more or less kind of just keep the cards that are... You guys already saw the blue cards. More or less just keep the cards that I already own that are like relatively playable. Shrouded Lore, this is kind of... I've got a few in here that are really awkward, like strange cards that you wouldn't typically see. But they are things... they are things that are... that in my mind I think are really good and deserve to be more expensive than they are. Like this Shrouded Lore card I think is $1. And it basically says if you have black mana, you can pick a card in your graveyard and put it into your hand. And then if you don't pay the black, you just pick that card. So, you know, you play this with a Dark Ritual, you get 3 chances to get any card. If you only have 3 cards in your yard, you're going to get the card you want. Really strong. Collar Zealot, see, Dismember, Beseech the Queen, Deadly Relic, Sacrifice, a fuck ton of Dark Rituals. Spoils of the Vault. This card is similar to Demonic Tutor, but again, it's only a couple bucks comparatively. Scheming Symmetry's good. Bola Citadel, Chthonian Nightmare, Foil Backmore. If you remember this from the Ultimate Masters pulls, that was a pretty cool pull. Yeah, so this is it for my personal collection, and then my Kinnan deck and my reserve list cards. Needlehead, Warrior's Oath, Fergie, Pyrokinesis, Flare, Simians, Kiyodiki, Splinter Twins, Foil Treasonous Ogre, Bolt Bend, Dual Casters, Stranglehold, Final Fortune. You know, it's a lot of staples and like really just strong or playable cards that I kind of kept around. You know, a couple Rituals, Braids again, Lightning Bolts, Bogarden Hellkite, and World Gorge Dragon. This is the... so these aren't really super playable, but these 2 cards were my very first infinite combo in a deck that I built. Blank Goblin, this card's really, really strong in red decks, and more Secret Lair stuff. Then into the best color in Magic. Seed Time is... it's a weird card, but it's fairly, like, it's $10 or $12 I think, but still a really strong card in my mind. Like, everyone's playing blue at the commander table. Llanowar Elves, of course, some Spirit Guides, lots of Dorks, Tutors, the Oof. Tinderwall, also extremely, extremely underrated, like $1, maybe $2 a copy. Greater Good's good. Naturalize, OG Foil. I think it's OG. Scavengers, the Ranger. Channel of the Suns recently saw a spike. I've kind of just been holding on to this since. Cobra, World Sire from Edge of Eternities. Hate playing against Collector Roof. That's why I kept it, man. It's an amazing card. Another Tinderwall, and like lots of staple cards, as you can see. Like, here's our multicolor shit. Safiri. So this is a misprint, I think? Yes. Hard to see. Let's see if I can get it on camera here. Green and no squirrels. I do not like squirrels as an archetype. I am an elf guy. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to see. Maybe if I bring it down. Oh yeah, right there. So this is actually a pack crimp somehow. You can tell by the way the dots are. Let me grab an empty pack here. So what would have happened is the very end of these, the very end of the pack crimp would have hit it, but it was like, it must have been, I don't know, like it's so strange. Maybe it's not, maybe it's actually just fucking damaged. Yeah, it's in such a weird place, man. But yeah, pre-release Biomancer, Store Champ, Lavinia. Not that I won, but I just like these. Signal the Clans is another. Vexing Susher, Shadow, Mayhem, Guttural Response, Fey Burrows, Cutzel, Neoform. Signal the Clans is another one of those extremely underrated cards. So this is a 2-mana instant. Search your library for 3 creature cards and reveal them. If you reveal 3 cards with different names, Commander, choose one of them at random and put it into your hand. Shuffle the rest back into your library. So this card is also fucking insane. Any deck that's running red and green, if you're like in a Jund deck that's likely on a graveyard strategy or anything of that matter, this card's fucking nuts. Yeah, so really the box is just full of, you guys already saw the colorless stuff. I guess we'll go into lands and then I'll kind of flash what I'm building for decks. Exotic Orchards, Command Towers. Remember, some of you guys will remember when I did that massive auction a couple months ago. That was also a big part of me getting rid of stuff just out of this box. That was, you know, like I think Dale won like 20 Command Towers or some shit. And as you can see, like I've still got 10 here. So Surveil Land, Pain Lands, Check Lands, a little bit of Expo action, the Flip Lands, Reliquary Towers. This is a bunch of utility lands and stuff. Sunscorched Deserts, Ghost Quarter, Arena of Glory, Arena. This card's cool. It's basically just a fight spell on a card. Lotus Field, Mistvale, Dakmor, Cephalid Coliseum, OG Mazavith, Plaza, and then we get into Shocks, Shock City. Command Tower should be basic. And then we get into fetches. I've got one of each except for Marsh Flats. I'm missing the black white one. This is... I use Arena in my Zangief deck. Yeah, dude, Arena's fucking cool, man. It's so strong. So this is also altered. I'll actually grab my full set here. Nobody cares about these basics anyways. The other basics, I mean. Yeah, like I've got some cool promo foil, or promo stamped basics. I've got a couple Kamigawas. These space ones I really enjoy. So this here is altered by the same guy that did that Labman. So this was the first card he ever sent me. I think he signed the back. No, he did not on this one. But this was the first alter card he ever sent me. I don't use it in a deck because I don't want to get it messed up. And then the second alters he sent me were these. This is a full, well, not full set, but you know what I mean. It's one of each basic, snow covered from Ice Age. If you don't know, I fucking love Ice Age. It's a dog shit set. Don't ever buy it. Don't ever buy packs of it. It's fucking terrible other than Necropotence and Tinderwall. And so he did these for me, and they're pretty nice. I really like them. He did a really good job extending the border. It's very unique. Yeah, I fucking absolutely love these, man. He did an incredible job. The Plains, I think, is my favorite. That starry night and the footprints in the snow. Oh man, this thing's beautiful. He absolutely killed it. Like, and the moon. Look at how good he did on the moon, man. Oh my god. You have. Oh, sorry. I almost. Those are from the box. I almost put those back into my box. Oh yeah, right. The decks. If you guys want. So Teve, this stays in my personal collection box. it sits there. I do have it on my desk sometimes, but I was just kind of clearing my workspace today. And then a Ron Spencer. I think this is a store championship. Damnation. It's kind of in rough shape out of the sleeve, but I love the artwork on it and the foiling. Like, you get so many colors popping out of that. Incredible, dude. And then the... Oh, I got it backwards. Anybody need a Tim? Love our Tims. And our Timmies. So what do I got here? So commanders that I had built in the past that I tore apart. I keep the commander cards of the ones that I really like. I'd like to rebuild these again someday. And then, so this is, I believe, for a Celeste deck. A Flicker of Fate, Twin Flame, Orcish Bowmaster, Reanimate, Sacrifice, Saw in Half. Some cards. It's a Mardu deck. I think I have it right here. Yeah. So this is a 4-mana 4/4 that says, when it enters, discard any number of cards and draw that many cards +1. And then whenever one or more other creatures enter, if it entered from the graveyard or was cast from a graveyard, 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Fucking insane. And it's just like a good wheel. Like, it just gives you an extra card. Smothering Tie, Silence, Relic Warders, some more Flicker stuff, Breach, you know, staples, because that's really CEDH is kind of all I play. There is stuff I'm looking at getting, but I am prioritizing. I'm kind of prioritizing doing the packs and box breaks first before I start expanding my collection. This is one of those really weird decks, Garth One Eye. So this guy makes, like, the Shivan Dragon, the Terror, the Black Lotus, Regrowth, Brain Geyser, or Disenchant. He's a very versatile commander. The hardest thing about him is getting 5 colors, which is why that Cascading Cataracts that we pulled in the box break was really good, and that's also why I have the... We don't have to find it, but if I do, that would be cool. This card, Channel the Suns. A 4 mana with only 1 green pip required to get 5 mana of, like, 1 mana of every color is extremely good for this kind of commander. Shadow's fucking crazy. Deadpool is obviously good. These two cards actually loop with, like, Derevi and Emil in a way, or sorry, Deadpool will, so that he exchanges every creature on the battlefield's text box, and then you just pass your turn, and they all lose, whatever, X times 3 life. It's like Torment of Hailfire or Hellfire. OG Hellfire from Legends 94. Not Torment of Hellfire. Yeah, so pretty standard deck. Lots of ramp. Lots of staple cards. There's our Ristic Study, Thoracle, Oskier. Yeah, Oskier is a third deck. So this is the third deck I'm working on at the moment. And he's basically just like artifact value. You get to play things, and then they hit the field, you sacrifice them. And then there's a loop with Ugin's Nexus and Pull from Eternity, I believe, is the loop. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, something along those lines. And then you just repeatedly cast Ugin's Nexus, and you get infinite turns in white and red, so it's pretty interesting. I thought that was pretty unique. I just need to work on finishing the rest of the deck now. But again, I'm not really focused on my own decks at the moment. I'm more focused on getting content going for the pack openings and stuff like that, which there are some more pretty cool packs coming. I picked up a few. I'm not going to spoil what they are. Obviously, I did spoil the Dissension. I think there's 3 of those packs. I've done 1 so far. Yeah, that's going to pretty much conclude the stream. Thank you guys so much for getting in this box break. Thanks again, Teve, Chris, Andrew, Robin, Scott, and Dale. I seriously appreciate it, and I really love doing this kind of content with everybody and like making people come together as kind of a community and enjoy themselves opening boxes. It's always fun, and it's cheaper than having to spend, what is $300 now for a fucking box. And not only that, but like I'm a pretty well-known person in the Magic community, so hopefully everybody, feels comfortable with me opening their cards and sending them out safely, and I'm a trustworthy source, and that's kind of another part of the goal too, right? I want people to be able to get, cards, whether it be singles or sealed or, content box breaks. I want to be able to get them in to people in a safe and trustworthy way, Yeah, so thanks everybody for hanging out in Timmy's Lair. We'll see you next time. Hopefully we can do this again soon. Sooner than the 3 or 4 months between this time and last time, because Dragonstorm to Edge it felt like a long time, but it really wasn't. Thanks again. See you next time in Timmy's Lair. Should we try and raid someone? Is there anyone live? I don't even know how to raid people. Let's see. Let's find someone small. What do you guys want to watch? Any specific video game? We could watch Path of Exile, was like a Diablo thing. We could watch Elden Ring. Let's go for Elden Ring. 91 viewers, 98 viewers, 32 viewers, 11 viewers, 12. We want to find first time playthrough. Okay, smile_SC. Let's do that. Channel /raid at smile_SC. What? I was just there. No way. Come on now. Don't do this to me, Twitch. Let's see if this works. No? What the fuck? There we go. Alright. Everybody say hi to Brayden. He's doing a first time Elden Ring playthrough. 5 viewers are raiding with us. Thanks again for hanging out in Timmy's Lair. I will get these uploaded onto... So, it'll be the foils, the fancy basic lands, including these foil basics. Foils, mythics, rares, fancy basic lands will all be going into the spreadsheet. And then uncommons and stuff, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, so we are going to pop those also. Like, any of the value ones, I'll pop onto the spreadsheet as much as I can. And then any extras will be randomly distributed throughout. I'll probably sort them by color. You know, give each person a color of this one, each person a color of this one, make it as even as possible. And commons, if anybody is looking for anything specific, just let me know in the Snake Break chat. Have a beautiful night. Thanks for hanging out in Timmy's Lair. We'll see you next time.